A massive explosion has once again rocked the heart of Ukraine. In this latest strike, Russia's Iskander-M ballistic missile system reportedly hit strategic targets in the Ukrainian capital, Kiev, with shocking precision. Smoke rose high into the night sky, explosions echoed across the city, and flames lit up the horizon. This marks one of the most significant attacks in recent weeks, a grim reminder that the war in Ukraine is far from over. According to military sources, the Iskander missiles were launched from southern Belarus. Flying low and fast, they exploited gaps in Ukraine's air defense radar coverage. Warning systems had only seconds to react before the missiles reached their targets. The main strike reportedly hit a military logistics facility on the outskirts of Kiev, believed to be used for storing ammunition and equipment recently supplied by Western allies. The blast produced a shockwave that was felt several kilometers away. Eyewitnesses described the explosion as unlike anything they'd ever experienced. The ground shook violently, windows shattered across the city, and parts of Kyiv were plunged into temporary blackouts. Emergency crews rushed to the scene, battling flames and evacuating civilians. Thick black smoke blanketed the sky for hours, while the smell of burning fuel lingered into the next morning. Ukrainian officials confirmed damage to military infrastructure, but withheld details on casualties or the full extent of destruction. Military analysts say the use of the Iskander-M system is more than a routine strike. It's a demonstration of Russia's strategic precision. The Iskander is known for its hypersonic speed, unpredictable flight path, and high strike accuracy. Some reports suggest this version includes a newly upgraded satellite-guided navigation system for even greater precision. Air defense systems like Patriot and NASAMS reportedly attempted to intercept, but not all missiles were stopped. This failure raises serious questions about the real-world performance of Western-supplied defenses in Ukraine. So far, NATO has issued no major statement. The alliance remains quiet, offering only general remarks about continuing support for Ukraine. Behind the silence, experts believe Western officials are reassessing the effectiveness of their defense systems and overall strategy. Several European governments are said to be holding closed-door meetings following the attack. The fact that a strike reached the capital shows Russia still possesses the capability to bypass Ukraine's most fortified defenses, a reality that has shaken many in Europe's military circles. For Ukraine, a strike on its capital is more than just a tactical loss. It's symbolic. Kiev represents the nation's political and emotional core. When a precision missile lands this close to the center of power, it sends a chilling reminder of how vulnerable even the safest zones can be. Residents once again fled to underground shelters, public transport was suspended, and air raid sirens echoed through the night. Many citizens say they've grown used to the sound of war, but fear still grips the city whenever the sky flashes red. Russia's Ministry of Defense later confirmed that the strike was a direct response to Ukrainian military activity in the Belgorod region. The ministry stated that the operation targeted weapon storage facilities and coordination centers used for cross-border attacks. Moscow emphasized that all missiles were aimed strictly at military objectives, not civilian sites. Analysts view this as Russia's attempt to project control and discipline in its operations. Still, for the international community, the message was clear. The conflict continues to escalate with no end in sight. Ukraine's government responded by calling once again for increased international support, especially advanced air defense systems. President Zelensky vowed that Ukraine will not surrender and urged Western partners to deliver more modern technology to protect its skies. Meanwhile, the United States, Germany, and other nations are reportedly reviewing their next aid packages. However, analysts warn that additional shipments may not be enough if precision strikes like this one keep coming. Pressure is now mounting not just on the battlefield, but also in the political halls of Europe. Globally, this strike marks another turning point in the Russia-Ukraine war. Observers say Russia's advanced missile capabilities remain a dominant factor on the battlefield. Ukraine, meanwhile, faces growing strain, fighting to maintain international support amid economic hardship and political fatigue. If attacks like this continue, the war could shift into a more aggressive and unpredictable phase, increasing the risk of wider regional involvement. And as time goes on, diplomacy, once seen as the only path to peace, seems to be slipping further away. The Iskander strike on Kyiv is more than just another military event. It's a reflection of how modern warfare has evolved. Technology, strategy, and political messaging now intertwine to create a global stage of tension. Tonight, Kyiv stands as the center of attention, but the echoes of this conflict are spreading far beyond Ukraine's borders. Is this the beginning of a deadlier phase in the war? Or a sign that diplomacy has reached its breaking point? Only time will tell. Stay tuned for the latest updates from the front lines of global conflict. BattleEye News, revealing the truth behind the battlefield.